Still here. You ready? I'm about to search. I'm home.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
World, you still on in the 2K game? No, check your inbox. No, I sent something else too. I need you to do that for me. Oh, wrong message.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The first run now for Kyron Williams. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And oh, gets the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Boye Mafe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You call plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ernest Jones there for the tackle. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7, and it was the visiting Seahawks.
Sorry, that nigga Derek said he ready now.
So they now look for the sweep here.
They the game of the week too.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is Fant on the short completion. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react.
Nah, it's a star on a star there.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Nah, just give him one.
Back to throw. Sanders. He'll find Metcalf. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Torrey still in here?
Gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, yeah, Derek said he could. Oh, never mind. I see it. That's a game of the week too. I want. Nah, do a poll on Torrey game too. His game of the week, and there's one more.
All on display in that victory.
I ain't decided yet.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
And Derek.
12, 1st down Seahawks. Another good run there for
Derek.
Remember on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first
Nah, you
down
could do that.
carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
2nd and 6. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
I already did.
And able to get him down.
I told him that you DM him.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that one.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying
Yeah, I don't
things so
know.
far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Oh, this is blocked. And the Rams have got it. Look at the big man rumble. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa. Bad move. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this out to the 25.
Nah, he will take off. He like to run around the pocket and then throw when he break coverage. He won't take off right away, but he'll run around in the backfield.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. Yeah, I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you keep the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He's going to use his legs here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
It certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. It's Walker. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And Walker once more. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a 2nd and 8. The tight end in motion right. Here's Sanders. From the gun, he'll throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. T. Higgins, 81 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd down and 6 now. They'll set up to throw. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
If you stop, you good. If you stop, you good. If the nigga would have kept running and never stopped, then there's a problem. You got to clip it. But if he came to a complete stop and ran to another route, he's good. But I got to see the clip. I wasn't watching. If he didn't, like...
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Hey.
Hold on.
Sheds off the tackle, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going into bounds. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in the field
If
goal
we,
range and try to get three.
if we record the last 30 minutes on his PlayStation, he could clip it.
And we'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
I'm not saying Tory's wrong. I gotta see it, but I would say if we come to complete spot, it's valid. Well, I gotta see it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
So if he would have hit, only difference is he didn't hit L2. But if you stop running, it'll turn you into a standstill straight. Is what Tim was saying.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis operating on.
If he would have kept running with no stop, it's automatic.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's back. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And oh boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, 15 yards. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
I ain't gonna front. The Joker might have scored a touchdown if you threw it to him, boy. That nigga right up the line.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field,
Nigga, that nigga took off, nigga. 1.5 seconds you could have threw the ball. Look at this weird shit.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return able to get out.
It would have been no pressure. You'd have threw as soon as he got the snap. They doing good.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time was left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. Give them credit, they recovered in time to deny the first down yardage, but it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And Higby going to have a Rams first down as he's across midfield to the 48. That'll go as a pick on the lane.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild.
I told his ass to strafe. I seen the last one.
First and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. On the give, it's Warner. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving your guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Sanders completes it to Fant on the right side. Breaks through the contact. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Now Myers for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the lead swells, 35-6. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Hey, friend, that's a good read, Tori. That's a good fucking read, boy. I thought you was throwing it to fucking the outside receiver.
Trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So really, for me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
What's wrong with it? That hurt too?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get...
Sacky D is preposterous, bro. What? That is wicked business, bro.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 34 yards.
Sacky D is crazy. Imagine that nigga in a real game saying that out loud. That is wicked. Nigga be at a game like Sacky D. Niggas would be like, what? He threw that bitch. Picky D. Yeah, Sacky D is wicked. I ain't saying that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Not the sack one. I don't know what the fuck you got going on there. Ain't no way. We gotta draw the line somewhere.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Atwell, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nope. No, he ain't hit me back.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole
Boy, that didn't look like no rookie throwing right there, boy, because that pass, nigga. I'm not throwing that with my rookie. That shit going the other way.
The Ravens on third down.
Nigga, I thought that was a pick, nigga, boy.
3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's taken in left side by
It's
Williams.
good, bro.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll go backwards.
All you gonna do is stand in the pocket. If he can't get the deep route, he's waiting for a nigga to break off and run across.
Lost that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Byron Young there on the stop. This is 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how they're
Good defensive stop right there. If Torrey score one more time, this game over.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this one incomplete.
Yeah, but he good for that. Fake. I said Torrey score one more time, the game over. Torrey stopped him 3 straight drives, but didn't get no points.
And now it brings up 3rd
But
down.
didn't get no points.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You
Yeah.
see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
GG's, GG's, GG's.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh, no, he gonna strafe now, JD. I told that nigga. Like, bro, you gotta strafe.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading to the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Put your share screen up, Tim. I requested it.